Welcome back, everybody, to IT Pharmacist, the only channel on YouTube where IT meets pharmacy. Okay, maybe not the only channel, but certainly currently the only channel that you're uh, currently watching, if that makes any sense. And when we last left off, I was in the middle of explaining my existential crisis, and we were in the middle of finding all the collectibles in the areas we've been to. So let's continue. This is gonna be another grindy slash story time episode. Enjoy. So yeah, like I mentioned before, I'm not running out of stuff to talk about. Come on, it's gonna take a while for me since I only just started making videos. I'm not sure when it's gonna happen, but certainly not this episode. I just took a walk around town. The town is eerily quiet and empty, kind of weird. What did we find?
A root traditionally used in Campo to fight inflammation.
This is not like familiar for me. Absolutely not familiar. They do say like willow bark contains acetic acid, aspirin. But to which I say it's like the problem with all plants and people who say that plants are the only medicine we need. If a plant contains anything more than 0.001%, it is called a potent plant, like a seriously potent plant. The problem is that most of these like substances that we use as medicine, as medicinal properties or whatnot, they are all pretty much like non-existent non-existent inside plants. Because why would the plant like need it? It just doesn't make any sense, no, does it? So yeah, that's why we have medicine. Technical medicine. Also, as my pharmacology teacher once put it, a drug, like a manufactured drug, is like a sniper rifle. You're shooting at the problem, the cause, whatever, the symptom of the disease or condition you're trying to treat. Eating a plant-based medicine is like opening up, a machine gun at the barn door. Some of it might hit the right target, but most of it is gonna hit the wrong stuff. So that's just a risk you have to account for. There's one GPS. I'm pretty sure if I go to this other campsite, I can get it. So I'm gonna try it out. But yeah, on my walk I was thinking like, ooh, I got a skill point, let's waste it. Yeah, I got this, like, almost done. Might as well complete it. Striking it more deadly. Yes, please. I want to be more deadly. Be the deadly viper soon. Mountain temple. I think I need to go here. Yeah. So yeah, I was walking around and I was thinking that when I was growing up, I quite frequently had, these deep conversations with my loved ones. Are you kidding me? They're just like chillaxing over here. I call shenanigans. Just whistling too. What dumbass. Anyway, I had this like deep conversations with my parents, quite a lot of them. And I thought that everyone, my nose itches, like everyone had these conversations. Apparently they don't. Apparently it's either actively or passively discouraged in a lot of families. Because deep conversations such as, what is life? What is the meaning of life? What is good? What is bad? What is like, how do I find my path in this good and bad? Seriously, this is only one guy. There's a lot of questions. There we go. See, I think I can get it from like here somewhere. Damn, maybe I should have gotten the other camp place. Ah, too late now. Gotta see where this place leads us. Can I go back? No, it's all collapsed. Too bad. Or has it? No, I can't go back. Yeah, so usually when I meet people, the first shock they get is like I immediately jump into the heavy stuff. Like I don't give them time to recuperate or think about it. There's one more of you. What is that? Oh, it's a tarp, I think. Yeah, I'm not gonna get here there by this road. Yeah, I think it's for back in the mountain pass. No problem. Let's just go here. Yeah. Yes. How many times do I have to click yes? So I have no qualms or difficulties of going into these heavy conversations, but I'm just like, I'm not sure if this is what you want to hear about. I don't want this channel to become something like Game Grumps, like where I'm not queasy about talking about this stuff. Because that's what I enjoy about Game Grumps, Jesse Cox, like some other YouTubers, like famous ones. That you know, they okay, the videos are good, you know, there's something to look at if you don't want to listen at the moment. But you know, occasionally they go into the deep stuff, and that's why I enjoy, because it's so difficult to find people who are willing and, you know, to talk about this stuff. Which is ridiculous, because I know that whenever I find someone like this, they are like so eager to talk about this, like super eager, like, you know, years of putting, like it tell, you know, you can tell that they've been thinking about this, but you can also tell that they haven't been thinking like, you know, they've been thinking only like the basic steps, but no further, because it's been, you know, this, like I said, discouraged one way or another. So that's also collapsed. I can't get to here. Maybe I've lost it forever now. No, there's this cave thingy here, isn't it? Like, isn't it a path or something? This would be really ridiculous if it now. Apparently, I can't, like, you know, do this. Isn't there like a thing? Oh no, it wasn't the other place. I can push. Yeah, and these people are usually like super eager to talk about this stuff, but they. I guess I can't come here, which is ridiculous. And it's super surprising, and like, yeah, but the people they thought about this like long and hard about some, you know, aspects of some problem, but they haven't like gotten very far because they've discouraged themselves or something about thinking it. So which I say you should try it. You should try to, like, you know, I forget what philosophers said it. But the gist of it is that you should doubt in everything you know at least like once in your life. Like, you know, no, it's not about like, oh, what are they lying to me or something. No, it's just, you know, you figure out some stuff, like it's a mental exercise. It's a mental exercise in like, you know, verifying that what you're feeling and experiencing and thinking is you, not someone else, like, you know, purposefully or accidentally planting, oh, sorry, like ideas into your head. And that you came to some conclusions by yourself, not by, you know, de facto knowledge. I mean, yes, like some knowledge you can't really help it. You need to accept it as it is. For example, like Well, a good example would, for example, be planets. You know, planets such as Mars, Venus. I think I saw like Mars once. Like it's super tiny, but I think Mars is one of those rare planets that is actually visible somehow. In some cases, you know. But most of the planets are not, and you have to take it at face value, and you know. But it's never been like a problem for me to think that Mars exists and stuff, because
So if they ask, what's our excuse?
what is your
We were
excuse?
tracking someone. Turned out to be a wolf. Had a hard time killing it.
Think they'll buy it?
No,
Probably. It's good enough.
no, it's not.
We should head back after this game.
Sure. We'll be over soon anyway. Your king is trapped.
Yeah. Still learning how to play, asshole.
God damn it! Need backup!
And that was it. You guys just left behind everybody. What was I talking about? Ah yeah, you should doubt yourself. Like that philosopher who I mentioned, like not by name but by concept, said that you should doubt even like 2 + 2 is 4 equals 4, because how do you know that? Have you like thought it through, or do you just like take it at face value? It's okay, you can take some stuff at face value. There's no like, you know, you can't possibly check everything you see, but you have to understand where that knowledge comes from, like why it comes from, stuff like that. Which I think it's like, you know, it's pretty reasonable, because it makes you like critically think about what you know, what is like, you know, realistic for you to know, and what you want to further like find out. Wrong button again. To find all these nests and documents and stuff. Okay, only one document, 5 GPSs. That most of it is just digs. Okay, let me just look around if I can see any more nests or something. They should be out and open, right? I mean, that's where birds roost, out in the open, right? Like here, for example. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do a little flyby here. I can see anything. There's some loot there, but you know, nothing I'll miss. So I need to get better weapons before I can start fully upgrading stuff. But yeah, of course there's always a limit between like you know, doubting and being flat out idiot about it, about some stuff. It's a lantern. Don't be a flat out idiot about something. Like vaccines do actually work. Where are you? Oh, this is awkward. This is so very awkward. So yeah. What surprised me the most is like, this is why I also like, I know a lot of people say it, but I can confirm it that if you like, for everyone, I suggest you hold a retail job at least like once in your life. I held a retail job. I actually held a couple of them. Once I was still in school, but I was, you know, 18 already. And I was trying to get enough money to buy a laptop. You know, it was a simple like cashier job at a supermarket. You know, nothing too fancy. And I remember it was so like, to me it was mind-boggling, like seriously mind-blowing that.
Look out! What? Damn, she's a good shot.
I am a good shot. Maybe you're just a bad runner. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about them apples? Oh, the other one just blew off. How ridiculous. It's ridiculous that they just chillax here, still. Go home, man. Or men. You know, not just one man, but all of you. So yeah, I was working at the supermarket as a cashier, and there was this cleaning lady there. And she was like, you know, she was nice. She was just, you know, doing her job. I was doing my job. Like, if I met her in the morning, I would, you know, like politely say good morning. And when we left in the evening, I would say, you know, have a nice evening. You know, nothing like, oops, nothing like what I felt was, you know, any deep conversations. Like we didn't have those. And yet once I was like, there was, I think someone dropped something on like in front of my like you know, workstation, and she was called out to clean up the mess. And that's ammo, I think. And I was like, you know, thank you for coming like right over, and thank you for cleaning up. It was, you know, I didn't expect her to come so soon, and I thought it was like, you know, basic courtesy. And she started crying. She was like, "Oh my God, why are you being so nice to me?" And that nobody has been so nice to me, like as I can only imagine, even her family. Like, you know, she was seriously like touched by this. To, you know, I don't want to be rude, but I didn't get it. Like this like for me it constitutes as basic like courtesy, like saying thank you and please and all that. But apparently no, for some people it's like beyond them. So yeah, that's really stuck with me. After that, I've been trying to I've been trying to be as nice as possible. Like you don't know what someone is like going through. You don't have to know. You don't have to do anything. You just, you know, you just have to be a decent human being and realize that people have enough problems without you. So, you know, don't make the problems worse by being a jerk out of thin air. Like there's no need for that whatsoever. So yeah, I recommend the retail job, you know, for everybody. That will also be a very good indication of whether you know, prefer to work with people or prefer to work at, you know, as a desk jockey. Because for some people it is a calling, you know, to be in retail, and I respect that because it takes quite a lot. It takes something completely different than being, you know, a desk jockey, because we're all different and all that. But yeah, these are good people. Well, most of us are good people. I mean, you should um, you should never look down on someone who's trying to do honest work. Okay, like, you know, robbers and murderers and rapists and stuff like that. Like, yes, those are awful people, and they shouldn't have a place in our society. But the rest, like just people trying to, you know, live their life as calmly and coolly as possible. And yes, maybe they don't have the highest paying job at the moment. It's like they have a job, they're trying. So, you know, don't be a jerk to them. Is my message to the people. Well, Laura knows what to do. How refreshing to be Laura. Am I going to die? No, I'm not. Wow, what a surprise. I'm trying to like figure out where I can get the crow stuff next. That's I guess I can move over here, see what this is all about. Yeah, don't be a jerk. It's the moral of this story. So how do I get down? How did I get up here even? I guess here? Oops. Ah yeah, this was the wolf cave with only one wolf. Which is ridiculous. Why just this one wolf that's been piled up now? Poor wolf. Wolves. Okay. There's something here below. Any bird stuff? None whatsoever. Yeah. A moment of pause as I think about like how deep to go next. Because I have a lot of like I've collected quite a lot of philosophies about life and stuff like that. It's a work in progress, if I do say so myself. You know, that's how it should be. That's what I want. It's like I don't care what you think about me. The only thing I care about is that you know that I am willing to change. I've been doing it thus far, and I will continue to do it, hopefully for the rest of my life. So, you know, give me the benefit of the doubt. If you feel like our views do not match, please let me know what you think. What you think, what your world views, and we can discuss it. I don't think if I've mentioned this, but I have a friend who, when I was in university, we were like talking quite a lot about, you know, life and stuff and philosophy and, you know, very deep stuff. And they told me that, you know, that the point of hearing and giving out like conflicting statements, or you know, something that conflicts with your own understanding of the world and stuff like that, isn't to contradict you or change your mind. It's to plant a little like seed of doubting, you know, a little seed of knowledge or whatever you want to call it, that will, you know, if you feed it, if you take care of it, it might grow into something. And that's the whole point, to help you, you know, grow as a person, to help you discover some new aspect of something that you've never thought about before. And that's difficult, and that's why you need to talk to a lot of people and get their opinions, so you can get your, you know, little garden of knowledge growing, because it's gonna take a while. Yes, and then I have to, but now I have the flaming arrows, so I don't need your little toys. I have this. Amazing. So yeah, we discussed quite a lot of stuff back then, when I was significantly younger. Well, I wasn't that much younger, I suppose. Not that old. Ancient. Yeah, that's one of my biggest fears, is like one day I will just like, you know, not understand technology anymore, not understand like I don't know how to use computers, games, whatever, because this is like I enjoy this. I enjoy this pretty much quite a bit, but I'm not sure if I'll ever go into the level of you know, there's talk that eventually we'll have to like connect our brains to the computer with a, I don't know, a USB drive or something, like, you know, something equally stupid. I'm not sure I'll be willing to do quite that yet. We did had an experiment at some point in our country where an IT company was like, let's microchip our workers. You know, that's... Did I get everything? No, I have to get one more relic somewhere. In one document. One document, one relic, egg, and then statues. Where's the relic, I wonder? Must be here somewhere. Because I found only the tomb, so the relic must be at least... Ah, there's a whole different section here. Sorry. Yeah, there was a test of... it's over there somewhere. There was a test on, like, you know, putting microchips, so when they go into the office, they don't have to, like, use their card or whatever. They can just, like, chip and get in. You know, something basic. Something easy, safe. But it was completely illegal, of course. But not completely illegal. They were like, you know, since it was not verified by any medical institution that it was, you know, safe for implantation, because it was basically an implant, you know, beneath the skin of the palm or hand somewhere. So they basically called it an implant because you don't need like special stuff for implants. You only need to have the right materials, you know, and sterile and stuff like that. So much less documentation involved. And fire. And they hired a tattoo artist instead of a doctor to perform the operation, which was like under local anesthetics, if even that. Like a small cut on your arm, and then they just put the implant in. That caused a lot of controversy at the time, like quite a lot of controversy, because people were like, well, first off, like, how can you just like randomly put something random in your arm? You know, let's start with that one. That's, for me, that's a pretty huge like problem, because seriously, like, you could, like, sepsis is no joke, and people think they are invincible sometimes. It seems to me like that people don't realize how close to death we really are, you know, every day. You're just like, we're lucky that we have well, most of us have medicinal help like readily available, and we have antibiotics, because in the olden days when there was no antibiotics, then you died basically of like a minor scrape. If that minor scrape developed an infection, then, you know, good luck with that. You are dead basically. Okay, where is this? Somewhere upstairs. Oh, let's just go there. No, I think it's somewhere different. Okay, let's try to make our way over there. Is it like... Okay, from here, maybe I can get to here. Yeah, does look like it. But for that I need to... The camping sites are so far away. Okay, let's do this. So yeah, for a lot of people, like, first the act itself, like, you know, some random person jabbing some random piece of metal into your skin was pretty bad. For a lot of them was like, seriously, is this opening the way for each and every worker to be microchipped, like not just IT, but anybody to get microchipped, which is kind of like, you know, Big Brother-ish, and, you know, not a lot of people were into that. Because it does seem a bit wrong. Like, how much knowledge does your employer need to know about you? I would, you know, think that not a lot, because what they need to know about you is basically, okay, well, criminal record. If the more like the more we work with special age groups and special needs people, the more it comes to play. But for most other jobs, you know, as long as you're not a murderer or a robber or something, that guy scared me. Where did you even come from? This place was empty. Headshot. Where did you guys come from? Why are you here? I said who? Yes, you all are. Where did you come from? Don't you know all of your friends are like dead basically? Oh, his gun flew away. That's kind of funny. The crows are like, yeah, good work, Laura. That crow is sitting on the... Yeah. Like, there's not a lot that your employer needs to know. Need to know, you know, about you. But luckily, or, you know, maybe unluckily, nothing happened. Nothing much happened from that. Everyone's calmed down. There's no talk about it. further, you know, no further talk about it. And am I stuck now? Hope not. And yeah, that's where it all stopped. I don't know anything much about it further. Yeah, the rise of technology really scares me sometimes because it's like, you know, where does it stop? I'll tell you where. Nowhere. Ha 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 ha. It never stops. Technology keeps on rising. Corpses keep on piling, technology keeps on rising. Where did they come from? Seriously. So yeah, it's difficult, man. Super difficult deciding like what is right, what is wrong in this world of ours. That's why you have to, you know, pretty much try your best. You don't have any other options. Where am I going? Okay, I think I need to go where that rope is. That seems to be the ticket to everything. I'm not sure if I can get to that rope. That rope seems quite a way away. I haven't died yet. Yeah, that rope. Over there. For that rope. Oh, are you kidding me? I need to go on this rope. It's way over there. Can I drop you? Yeah, you're fine, Laura, you're fine. Fine, I'll go on this rope. Yeah, we live in a strange, strange world, don't we? So, what else am I gonna talk about? It's not too, like, off topic. Let's put it like that. I do want to, you know, hold a single theme. No point in, you know, confusing everybody about everything at once. You should confuse some of the people some of the time. So, if there's a, you know, an opinion war going on, I know which side I'm on. There's a random pig just walking around. Random dead pig just laying around now. Yeah. It has as much resource as a crow. Fancy that. Okay, we go up here and then we go up there. And then profits. Profits to the masses. Wow, I only just now noticed that big statue of a woman over there. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. I'm gonna find all these like Buddha statues and... Oh, there's one over there. That was easy. That was easy. But I haven't like flipped yet. I need only one more. How deceptively like simple and hard at the same time. I don't want to get that right now. What I do want to do is go on this rope. The rope highway, as we call it in the mountains. So yeah, I just watched like a video on YouTube about you know, creativity and perfection and how that perfection influences creativity. I can tell you like off the bat without even thinking that yes, it involves it quite a bit. As a dead guy, no, it's a race. It's hard being creative nowadays. It's you know, in some way it's much easier than it used to be, I'm pretty sure, but in some way it's pretty hard because, you know, anything you do on the internet you're opening yourself up to criticism.
My queen, as I stand in your light, I swear this oath of allegiance to you.
Why are you writing
As your
this? Why
first
wouldn't you
storm
just say
guard
it to
and
her?
general of your armies, I will serve you unconditionally and protect the lands of Yamatai and all your people. I will stand at your side for the remainder of my days, relinquishing my post only at your command. If I should fail in my duties, my life is forfeit. My heart beats at your command. My breath is drawn at your pleasure. From this moment onwards, I answer only to you.
Why does he have a French accent? Like a slightly French accent. I find it kind of like weird, but that's just me. So I guess I should be moving to this area. This has some stuff here. Maybe it has some crows or something. I don't know. Maybe this place has crows. Or, you know, the nests, I mean. Not seeing a lot of nests though, to be frank. I only need one statue as well to finish my collection of burning stuff. Yeah, this game really is like Pyromaniac, the game, the movie, the experience. Ah, this is where I think I dropped off or something from. Ah yeah, this is the place where Rolf was like, wine. Like, whiny boy. Yeah, look at all these old hounds. Enjoying the journey rather than the destination over here. Yeah. Missed it. I missed that rope. Didn't know I actually had to use the platform for jumpies. Put me way over here. Kinda disappointing, but alright. Kinda my fault as well. So yeah, what I want to do with my life, like, you know, or at least manage to do it at some point, is write a book. Like at least one book, but you know, I'm pretty much like thinking in series rather than one singular idea or book I want to get. I have a lot of like running ideas. The main issue for me is like it's always been so daunting. Like there's so much to do with like writing a book. Like I'm not even saying research, but just like I've been like every time I walk around, I put some tunes in and I listen to them, and I'm in my own little world, thinking about stuff. And now I'm way over here. Is there a camping place that's like a little bit like closer to where I want to go, or am I forced to like? Because I'm pretty sure like I can't go here. Like this is a day camp. This is not a traveling camp thingy. Which is kind of bothering me, but okay. I guess I have to do the long way around. So yeah, for me it's always been daunting, like the process of getting my ideas, the 101 version of them down on paper to, start doing it. Where am I even going? Right, let me get my bearings, then I'll continue this riveting talk. Like I know I can get from there as well to there. So aggravating. Like how do I get there without climbing all the way back? They're gonna make me do it, aren't they? Gonna make me go way over there. Oh no, I can go here as well, can't I? Yeah, it's I just actually watched a video. It's precisely about this. It's like, it's you're afraid to mess up, you're afraid to like start even because of the fear of, messing up. While in reality, everybody realizes that, the first draft is going to be pretty awful. the first couple of tries are going to be pretty awful, quite possibly. And can I get that is the question now. Are you kidding me? I can't use that rope for some reason. I call shenanigans. Oh come on, why can't I use this? I'm upset at you, Laura, right now, but I'll get through it together. Have I been here before? Probably. This looks slightly familiar, not quite, and slightly. Where am I? Oh yeah, I'm at a dead end. Unless there's some nests here, this is a dead end. Wait, maybe there are some nests here and I just like haven't seen them. I can't see them anyway. I promised myself that once I finish IT, or reach a conclusion in summer about whether I finish or not. By the way, I should start doing the presentation probably, the defense presentation. That's gonna take some while. But yeah, once I come to the conclusion whether I finish or not, then I should probably start, working on my various other 101 projects. I have a lot of projects, guys. I have a lot of like ongoing projects. What is this? Laura, what are you doing? What are we doing with our life here, Laura? How do I get up there? Like, are they seriously asking me to go like to the other side of the damn map? I feel that's a little bit like, just. Oh no, I think I can do it from here. I don't think this, like, the book idea is like something which I completely do not enjoy, is the fact that right now the most popular book genre of in our country is memoirs, because reading about other people is super interesting and unique. And what aggravates me about it is that each and every person is interesting and unique. Like, if you go in depth with it, like, everybody has a story to tell. Everybody, every single soul. And I don't just I understand if you're like an actor or a musician or someone halfway famous, but a lot of the memoirs are published by I don't want to say nobody, I want to say like people who are not very known for anything, basically. And I feel like that kind of devolves the idea. But where is it? Somewhere beneath me. Somewhere beneath me, but where I cannot see. I feel like this is a mistake, going down here like this. So I'm gonna come over here and then look at it. At another, ooh, I found another nest, look at me. So it's some... How do I get there? Okay, I see a rope over there. I'm guessing through that rope. I'm guessing over there. Okay, I got this, I got this. Oh, no, I almost walked past this, of course.
American soldiers would never have left these behind. I don't think any of them made it out of here alive.
Well, I don't know. I mean... Dog tags. I find something about dog tags so insulting. so incredibly insulting. Like that's what you are. Like, I understand their point. It's like, you know, to make sure who died and all that. Like, I understand that, but you know, you're devolved into a number basically. I mean, maybe you understand what I'm you know, from my musings, or what do you call it, like way of reasoning, that I don't like to think of myself as just like a number to someone. That really aggravates me. That's what really like makes me want to quit some job or something. Like I'm not even talking about basic respect. I mean, you know, you should respect people, but okay, let me fully upgrade my shotgun. Yeah, fully upgraded, incinerated gems. Oh, that's pretty awesome. But that doesn't require an upgrade, right? That's just, isn't that just like bullets? A special kind of bullet. Well, maybe I don't know. Are there gonna be more soldiers, I wonder? I bet there are. Anything useful over here? Like, for example, any nests? There's a rope thingy over there. So, what am I missing? I'm missing a GPS thingy, and I'm missing a statue, and I'm missing a nest. Ah, I have to go up there. Way up there. Okay, fine, whatever. We got time, don't we? Don't we now? I got time. At least right now I got time. Yeah, I'm doing very weird working times right now. I mean, today isn't exactly a working day, but I'm like, to get my internship done and my projects and my, you know, regular work and everything done. I'm on a real weird schedule right now. Like, you know, some days I work, some days I don't. And now, due to the special situation going on, everything like escalated by like a factor of 5. Okay, I got the last statue. Illumination. Just like those minions. I bet they didn't think about that when they fought up this challenge. So, god, I have to go way up there. I don't even know if I can, to be honest. If I can go way up there. But I'll try my best. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not completely sure. It's kind of iffy right now. Because that's where the rope leads, I think. Maybe I need to go to some camp. And then like teleport myself into a more manageable position. Maybe it will come to it. Maybe it won't. Hopefully it won't. Yeah. I don't think I can reach that. Guess I'll have to not die, first off. Oh, Laura, please. Please work with me here. I'm just as aggravated as you are. Maybe even more. Okay, maybe I can find at least a nest here or something. No nest over there, obviously. You know, to not make this a complete another waste of time. Okay, I'm at least somewhere where I can move forward. Okay. There's only one nest left. Only one nest and one GPS thingy left. Why am I even collecting these GPS caches? What do they do? I hope they do something amazing. Like that joke that You know, in the olden days, in the old cartoons, there's enough of a, you know, you could only a singular like floppy disk could destroy the world, which was pretty amazing. Not gonna lie. So just climb and just find this GPS cache, and maybe it's sitting right on top of a nest or something. Because they can't like they can't put these nests too like out of the way, because how am I supposed to find them? Also the eggs are kind of weird, because if you notice there's like yellow spots like Yoshi eggs from Super Mario. But that was green. No, I think they had also yellow. Yellow is a good color for eggs, isn't it? I remember for me it was like it's at the very top of this. How did I miss all of this stuff, like going through this once? It feels kind of like, oh my god, wasn't I even paying attention to anything? I'm almost like Laura now. So now I'm kind of worried about the nest, because I might not be able to find it. Which would be sad. Oh my god, Laura. Can you please not take the high way when I want you to take the low way? Ah, here we go. Hooray! And there's the nest I need. So this was quite lucky. Quite lucky indeed. And I even got the right rope. Now I'm gonna get over there, so this is turning out to be pretty okay-ish. Okay, how do I get down there? That's the question. Oh, just by dropping, I guess. Oh, what was that angle? Or is it? What's this? Yeah. Yeah. Egg poacher. Oh, challenge met. Look at me. Look at me, how smart I am. Meeting all the challenges. Ah, now I need to get to a camping place. Filter. Yeah. There it is. Up in the distance. Can I like drop here? No, it was a bit too much. But it put me in somewhere like sensible is the question now. Oh, it actually did. It actually did put me somewhere sensible for once. It was pretty awesome. So, I wonder if I killed everybody who needs to be killed, and even those who do not. Kinda hope I did. I don't wanna deal with these people anymore. Oh, you're fine, Laura. We've been jumping and being crushed and I don't know what for like days now, even weeks. I wonder how much time has passed. Like a couple of days definitely, because all the cinematic stuff has happened during the night. You know, for atmosphere. And Laura hasn't slept that much, only during camps. So I guess for Laura it's also a little bit of time downtime. Okay, fast travel, finally. Okay, done. Well, this is done. This is done. This is done. Mountain base. There's not that much to do here, so I'm gonna try to make this as well. Like, do this as well. I haven't used the walkthrough yet. I'm super proud of myself. I usually I like the journey, I like the story of a game, but I don't like the, you know, the parts where they try to break you with unneeded difficulty. Point of interest. Like, I'm just walking around and discovering new stuff. from places I already know. So, there's a GPS cache. Unbeliever. Yeah, I need to find banners. Bruce banners. Ah, it's beneath me. So there's not that much to do here. Hopefully I killed everybody. That kind of scared me a bit, but okay. Okay, one GPS cache. Can I see a banner here somewhere? Bruce, talk to me. Did they hide the banners somewhere? Oh, here's one. This is so convenient with my portable fire thingy now. I wonder if, yeah, there's someone alive here. They should be all dead, shouldn't they? Someone's just gonna, someone late to the party. This is where Eric or Paul or whatever dropped in. This is where I found out that everybody is very unhelpful. And I just went out without a coat, which is ridiculous, Laura. Laura, you should always wear a coat when you go outside. There's no map here now, is there? Can't help but notice. But I found that one GPS cache. Shouldn't I find another one? Base approach, mountain base, base exterior. So it must be over here somewhere. The GPS cache and a non-believer banner. Okay, fine, let me just retrace my steps. Oh, here's the banner. Okay, that was easy. Non-believer, I do not believe. And I need wait. Showing me this. Oh, no, it wasn't showing me that. Okay, fine, let me retrace my steps to find this one singular GPS cache that's somewhere. Hopefully not very well hidden. That would be awful if it was... Okay, maybe I've been discovering... Ah, here we go. Finally. Ah, that doesn't do bad. You just saw it from the, the other side of the... Well, I'm here anyway. Oh, I get the map. Ah, yeah, this is like the place... This is the place where I was busy like killing everyone. And I didn't have time to explore as best I could. They have such old technology here. Such old and wasteful and pointless technology that takes a lot to keep on running. Like, that's what always mind-boggled me about this old technology. Is that oh, you're seriously not gonna let me go through there anymore? Once was enough. Okay, fine, have it your way. I'll use the base here. It's not a big walk anyway. It's right over here. So how did you get up there, Laura? Because they didn't let me go up here the last time. I can't help but remember. I have to jump through here, which is like such a roundabout way of doing this. Like, something is making this electricity, isn't it? This electricity isn't coming out of thin air. Hopefully. That'd be quite amazing if it did, but it's not. Let's be frank here. I like that they always bring me up to the beginning of the map selection screen. Oh, Shantytown is the next like humongous map to explore, so I think we're just gonna try to do the base exterior this time. And next time I'm gonna do Shantytown. And then hopefully, like, all of this, what I'm doing right now, will prevent us from ever going back and seeing these places ever again. Like once I finish this game is going into the dead pile. Okay, here we go. Let's find the treasure map first. Where are we? Here we go. I wonder if there's someone alive here. Hopefully not, but I don't know. Hooray! Found junk. Okay, treasure maps, relic stock. Yeah, this is like I got basically everything, so this should be easy. Famous last words. Yeah, but I hope everyone's dead. Sincerely hope that. Oh, it's so snowy. Or you could really use a coat.
Some kind of soldier's identity tags. I don't recognize the kanji. Were these used during World War II?
Yeah, what's like really mind-boggling about Chinese to me is that modern people can read ancient Chinese because it's pretty much like. Oops. It's not that it's remained unchanged. It's that you know it's the main like runes and stuff like that. That they don't change that much. Oh, is this where we fought the big guy? Bob the builder guy. It's not here anymore. Yeah, got some ammo. This is being a pretty productive trip so far, you know, loot-wise. Updated my shoddy. Maybe I'll get one more skill after all of this. That would be amazing. How did I miss this?
An alloy badge awarded to marksman 2nd class in the Imperial Japanese Army.
Wow.
A faint kanji etching. Someone's name?
I mean, come on, Laura, you've been understanding kanji left and right over here. Can't you, like, tell what it is? Like, why are we playing the... keep constantly, like, pressing the wrong button. Why are we playing the guessing game where really there's no guessing involved? Where am I going? Somewhere over there. Right next to camp. Seriously, I missed it twice now. Or 3 times.
A plan is taking shape in my mind. In order to unlock the power of this island, I first need to understand what has happened here. I need time and room to study this place. There are many mysteries here. Foremost of which, the ruins of an ancient
Wait.
empire and a mysterious
1982. I thought he came here in 85, so like he's been here longer than I thought. My god. My god, Matthias, get a life. I guess this was his life. You know, we can't blame him for that, but we can't blame him for being an idiot. Wow, we've been doing quite a, you know, I've been doing. Let's be honest here, you have done nothing but watch this video, of which I'm very, like, you know, thankful. Please to keep watching my videos. Wow, this has been done the least. So, Shantytown is up next, and I think I'll, you know, try to conquer it next video. I'm pretty sure okay, Shantytown is the only place where I can actually realistically imagine there are some, like, enemies left. The rest of the place, I'm like, what is on with you guys? Why are you here? But this, okay, you know, this is gonna take some time. So I think we'll tackle this in the next video. So this is going to be at least a 3-parter, if not a 4-parter, because Shantytown is gonna take a long while. Let's be honest here. Oh my god, it's so huge, it's so confusing. But the mountains were also huge and confusing, so can't say if this is better or worse. The same confusing stuff I don't want to do. But you know, it's fun collecting and talking stuff, and maybe next time I'll have kick the bucket again, and maybe next time I'll have something more useful to say. So yeah, I guess this is it for now. Thank you for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and remember, the point of this channel is not to be good, it's to be better. Toodles!